What is therapy? Constrained use movement therapy is a therapeutic package of behavioral intervention. It's a set of procedures which has some basic components and multiple components. And it does not include only exercises, it includes behavioral intervention, which is a psychological procedure. And it's applied to patients, stroke survivors in their acute, subacute, and chronic stages, especially people who do not use their arm for daily activities. CIMT works through a mechanism called use-dependent plasticity in the brain and is mainly targeted in preventing learned non-use of the affected site. What is a use-dependent plasticity? As we use the affected side more and more, the brain starts undergoing changes, and these changes are in fact learned, and the person is encouraged to prevent the non-use of the affected site. And learn non-use is a phenomenon where in the post-stroke period, as they recover from their physical disabilities, they start to try attempting activities. When they try attempting their activities, they learn that if they use the affected side, it is not very effective, and therefore they start learning how not to use the affected side. So it's a learned phenomena, and CIMT mainly targets to overcome that learning process. Basic components of constrained use movement therapy include practice of task-based exercises, shaping, transfer package, and constraint of normal arm. Practice of task-based exercises incorporates practice of functional activities which we perform, for example, eating, dressing, and other activities. And these are practiced both in the therapy session as well as in the home. And the second procedure is shaping, which is a behavioral psychology procedure called as operant conditioning, wherein we aim to reinforce positive behavior of using the arm of the affected side. Transfer package is a set of behavioral methods which are used to reinforce the learning and to convert the improvements which have been gained in clinic to ADL settings. And finally, the constraint of the normal arm is being done in order to prevent them from using the normal side. These techniques are not applied in isolation, but they are joined together and applied in a systematic manner for many hours per day for at least 4 to 6 weeks. And the CIMT protocol can be learned, and anyone who is interested in applying CIMT, I would like you to listen the part 1, which has been derived from the article Constrained Use Movement Therapy Characterizing the Intervention Protocol by Morris and Top, published in 2006.